Hi, everybody, and welcome to our One Tribe team meeting for Tuesday, July 18th. Today is going to be a kind of different team meeting, and I'm really excited for it. As most of you guys know, we just got back from Summit in New Orleans, and it was such an amazing time. There were so many announcements. So the first part of this, I'm just going to kind of do a recap of all of the big announcements that were made, and then we're going to do a fun panel with some of our One Tribe coaches who got to experience Summit for the first time. They're going to tell you guys about their experience a little bit, answer some questions, and then we'll do a Q&A at the end for anybody that has any questions about any of the stuff that's launched or about their experiences. So I did just make a very quick little PowerPoint. No worries, it's not going to be crazy. Hey, Jess, will you do me a favor? Will you, Maria just asked if there was a link for the call. Can you send her over the link? Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna bring up my PowerPoint and share the screen and just go over some of this stuff real quick. All right. So as you can see, One Tribe took over New Orleans, and it was so great to be able to get together with most of the team and have a little champagne toast. It was so, I can't even tell you guys, from our first summit a couple years ago to see how much our team has grown, our tribe has grown over the last 2 years is just phenomenal. And I had so much fun getting to see everybody and to chit chat and have some snacks and champagne. So there were amazing announcements made at Summit this year, and I just wanted to kind of review them really quickly with you guys. I'm sure you guys have heard about all of these, but for those of you who haven't, I just wanted to touch on them. So Shift Shop officially was launched. It is available to purchase. We were able to pick it up at the core while we were there, and it is on demand. So Shift Shop is live and ready to go and ready to change lives. We have a new smoothie called Daily Sunshine, and I have not tried it yet, but my husband took it for snack today. I say snack like he's in kindergarten, but he took it for an afternoon snack and said it was da bomb, to like quote his text. This smoothie, and I keep calling it a shake when I'm talking about it, but this smoothie was designed for more specifically for kids, but it's totally fine to also be used for adults. When you see the ingredients compared to Shakeology, it doesn't have all the superfoods and things. This is more intended to be a snack item. So they intended for you to be able to have your Shakeology in the morning for adults and then be able to have this smoothie in the afternoon. For anybody who is interested in it, the container counts are half a purple, half a red, and half a green. So you can kind of see how the composition and the design of it is different, but it is officially live. There's strawberry banana and there's chocolate. Travis tried the strawberry banana today. He's going to take the chocolate tomorrow. You can buy a sample pack with 4 packets, 2 of each flavor, to try out. And you can purchase the bags. They are all live as well. So that was our new food thing that was launched. Our first new program that is a launch for this year, I'm so excited about it. It's called Double Time, and is with Tony Horton. And this program is designed to do with a partner. And so I don't know if you guys have been able to tell, but Beachbody is really trying to go in the direction of incorporating families, incorporating kids. And this program is going to be the center of that on Beachbody On Demand. So when you go to look programs that you can do with your family, with your kids, this is going to be really the basis of those. What I loved about it is Travis and I are going to do this program, and we're going to get results because this program is doable for everybody, whether you're a child, whether you're an older adult, whether you've never worked out before, and it's versatile. So if you can see in the picture, they use like a bouncy ball, but you could use a medicine ball to intensify it. You can move quicker through the movements to intensify it, but it's really just supposed to make this we all work out in our homes. We all, do this on a daily basis. We know what it's like to work out alone, but there's just something special about when you can share that experience with somebody, and that is what this program is really designed for. So I'm not going to go into a ton of detail, but that will be launching in November. And I'm really excited about that. The next thing that is a huge big thing for us is the Clean Week. When they announced this was probably the announcement that I was the most excited about, and I'm excited about all of them, and so I might say that multiple times, but this Clean Week is going to really like just be such a game changer. So Megan Davies is our new super trainer, and so she is hosting this, and it's 7 days of workouts, 7 days of Shakeology, and a full 7-day meal plan. People will get to try out everything. The workouts will have moves from all of our programs. So when she's doing a move, she'll specify this is from 22-minute hardcore, this is from 21-day fix. So not only are people able to get a taste of all of our moves, they can start getting an idea of which program they like the best, which type of workouts they like the best. And the best part is that this is doable for everybody. So instead of having a modifier, the whole program is based on like everybody will be doing more of a modified version, and there will be a person who is doing the intensified version. So if someone wants to follow that and intensify the workout more, they can do that. But this way, people aren't trying our workouts for the first time and thinking this is too hard, this isn't doable. They're going to get to experience it all, see how amazing Shakeology is, get a full meal plan to teach them clean eating, get the workouts, and they get to see you and be involved in a challenge group and see how amazing our Fit Fam in this community is and what they are getting. And for those of you who, don't like doing clean eating groups because, we are trying to get people signed up and, get that instant gratification of commission, they're going to pay $30 for this, which is a freaking steal for everything that they're getting. But it's inexpensive enough that people are going to want to sign up and try this out with everything that they're going to get. And they get to be signed up as your customer. So you'll get the commission from it. And I know that's not what it's supposed to be about, but that's what holds a lot of people back from running these free groups, is that they're not getting that instant gratification. And they'll be already in the system as your customer going forward. So when they do join us for the All Access Pass, after they try this out, they'll already be set up with you. So I am really, really excited about that. That is coming in September, and I think it's going to really change the game for everybody. The next thing, the UK launch is officially happening on October 21st. And they announced some great things. So for all of these, if you look in the back office, there's an FAQ for each of them to go into more detail. But the UK launch is October 21st. And so I told you, I'm like excited about all of these. This diamond bonus promotion. Hello, exciting. If you have ever had it as your goal to hit diamond, this is the extra kick in the ass incentive that you need. If you go diamond at any point for the rest of the year, you're going to receive a bonus per quarter that you hold that diamond. So say you went diamond this Thursday and held it throughout the rest of the year, you would get $500 from Beachbody for rank advancing your business. So not only do you get the promotion, do you get the bonus in your, the matching bonus and your cycle bonus increase, your Beachbody is paying you to help more people, to grow your team. And it's just an amazing thing that they are doing for us that they've never done before. And I highly encourage all of you guys to take advantage of this. This is, once again, just free money that you're getting that all you have to do is work on your goals and accomplish your goals. And the last thing that I am so excited to share is that they announced that the Coach Summit next year in 2018 is going to be in Indianapolis. And I'm having so much trouble saying that quickly. So it's going to be in Indy. And I'm very excited about that, excited to be somewhere new. I already booked my hotel, so I'm really, really excited to get there and excited to see you guys there. And just another quick note, so tomorrow night, I highly encourage, I know we have our team call tonight, and I'm so thankful for all of you guys that are on here, and I know we have our happy hour on Thursday, but I highly encourage you guys to tune in to the post-summit surge. Carl will be going over all of these exciting announcements in more detail. And we heard that Sagi's new program launch is going to be discussed on there as well. That's supposed to be coming out in January. And this is an interactive. You can be cooking dinner. You can be getting ready for bed and just put your headphones on and listen in. I highly encourage, if you were not at Summit, to be on this. If you were at Summit, to be back on this. For those of us who were at Summit, I think all of us can agree that seeing Carl's passion and seeing him so wholeheartedly wanting to help more people and bring us all of these things, these tools for us to be able to help more people, was it was just amazing to see. And I want you guys to hear that and see that in him too. So that's tomorrow night. And I highly encourage all of you guys to tune in. So without further ado, I wanted to introduce our panel to you guys tonight. So in a moment, I'm going to ask these ladies to unmute themselves, and I will stop screen sharing. But Jordan, Mallory, and Maria all joined us for their first Coach Summit this year, and I had the pleasure to be with all of them on this first experience. Maria and I got to sit next to each other during the pre-summit event, and then I stayed with Jordan and Mallory, and unfortunately Tori couldn't get on tonight because she had a last-minute obligation, but she wanted to make a video as well, sharing her
also,
that we're going to post in the two pages.
Kristen?
Huh.
Jenna's popping on to take Tori's place tonight.
Oh, okay. And Jenna Bray is also going to be doing it. I'm sorry, you did mention, I'm sorry. So it will be Jordan, Mallory, Jenna, and Maria. So I am going to stop sharing. And if you ladies will all unmute yourselves, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a question, and you guys can just go down the line, answer the question, and we'll kind of chat about them a little bit. So my first question for everybody is, this was your first summit, and if you are anything like me, before my first summit, I had a lot of anxiety and hesitation. So I want to hear what some of y'all's anxieties, hesitations, what were you worried about before you went? So Jenna, you're the first one I see. Do you want to start us off?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I seriously did not have any hesitations going to this. I knew I needed it for my business. I knew I needed it for myself. I thought, heck, girls trip, how can you turn that down? So I did not have any hesitations. Probably the only thing I thought was, hopefully my husband's going to be okay with watching the kids for a few days. So I knew it's what I needed for the business. I knew it was an amazing trip. I heard all the coaches talking so much about it, and I wanted to meet everybody. I was ready to meet the team. So
awesome. That is great to hear. Let me see who's next. Jordan, will you go ahead? Did you have any anxiety, hesitations about coming this year?
Yes, of course. So I don't think it really hit me until I got there, and then the anxiety was settling in, and kind of being an introvert was a little nerve-wracking. I was excited, but at the same time super nervous to meet all of these people that I'd seen online and to be working out with people. But after I got there and I kind of got settled in, I knew I was definitely at the right place at the right time. So
awesome. Yes, so no other anxiety once it got started and once you were able to kind of get in your groove with everything?
No.
Awesome.
I love it.
Yay. Mallory, do you want to go next?
Yeah, I can do that. A lot of my hesitation had to do with leaving my son behind. I've really never.
Are you there? Maria, do you want to go ahead and go? Maybe Mallory's having some internet.
Yeah, no worries. Just wanted to say hi, everyone. Hey, Kristen. Definitely had some hesitations, you guys. I think part of, because this whole theme of self-doubt and, just limiting beliefs and things like that is, for me, honestly, I thought like you guys would just be looking at me kind of like she hasn't been contributing and isn't really important to our team. So like I definitely was feeling like, oh man, are they even gonna like care about me here at this summit? Like, and you guys did, and it was awesome to meet you guys. And now I just feel like that I have a presence to just the online presence. Like I actually have a face-to-face presence with you guys now, and definitely feel like stronger as a team just being part of that. So I think was my hesitation, is just like I really hadn't been working the business like I wanted to, and did I even matter to this team?
Well, I'm sad that you had those thoughts, but I'm really excited that once you got there and saw everybody that they were alleviated. I know my first summit, I was hanging around Lacey a lot, and everybody knew who Lacey was, but nobody really knew who I was, and that gave me a lot of that type of like oh, I'm just kind of here, but the more as the days went on and everybody started chatting, you just feel like you're a part of the Fit Fam, and it's just, so I totally understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, and that's my own personal, like, oh, I just should be in a better place right now going to Summit. It's my own personal, doubt. So
yes, I totally get that.
Yeah.
Mallory, you broke up a little bit. You were talking about leaving Mr. Miles, but that was we lost you.
Oh yeah, my thing kind of keeps freezing a little bit. Yeah, just a lot of it was like traveling by myself. I had never really done that before, and then leaving Miles. But I knew that I kind of needed it for me. I needed it for my business. I needed it to just kind of like, I just needed the experience. I think I just knew.
And you did fly in by yourself, but we picked you up from the airport. And any weirdness, like once you were like with everybody?
No, like once I was with everyone, it was so natural. Like I think I just needed to get there, and it was so awesome having you guys pick me up from the airport.
Great. So my next question is, everybody talks about this, like these aha moments that they have at Summit. And I know for my first Summit, I was like, what are they talking about? Like, what if I don't have one of those? What if that doesn't happen to me? So did you guys have an aha moment? And if so, what was it at Summit that kind of gave you that like, ah moment? Jenna, do you want to start us off again?
Yeah. So, there were so many incredible speakers there. There were, we got to listen to so many amazing coaches. We got to listen to Darren Hardy, who's the writer of, I'm blanking out. What's it called?
Compound Effect?
Yes, the Compound Effect.
Okay, I was worried that I was going to mess that up for a second.
So, I mean, there were so many amazing moments. I have a book. Where'd it go? I even hold it. I have a book here that I took that says, I bought it for Summit, that says, work hard, dream big. So, I've got so many notes, and, I had a lot of aha moments. It was amazing. But I think like coming home and just thinking about the whole trip, overall, my biggest kind of moment was just really understanding how much this business and how much the CEO and how much everybody has an amazing passion for this business. This event is huge. It's so much, it was so much bigger and so much more. It was compact. We were going every single day. We had like 2 hours of sleep every night. It's a pretty compact weekend full of so many events, so many people to listen to, hear speak. And so, just looking back, I really felt that true passion and caring. I mean, they listened to the coaches, everybody was telling, Carl that, hey, we need something for our kids to drink. We need a workout program for our families, so they listen to us coaches. They care about us. They put this huge event on for us and recognized all of us coaches for the amazing work that we've done over the past year. So it truly was inspiring to hear and know that, we work so often behind a screen, not really getting that feeling from the company, and they truly do care about all of us. And I really felt that while we were at Summit. So that was kind of the big takeaway.
And I think for me, and I know this has probably happened every year, I felt that even more this year. Like I felt like because last year, the end of last year was so rough for everybody, to hear like when Carl came out, and some of you guys aren't going to know what I'm talking about, but he pulled up a chair on the thing and was like, I want you right here next to me, and we have to do this together. We have to change the world together. And I was filled with that feeling the whole entire time. So I totally agree with that.
And we were able to sit there and watch. They crowned the $200,000 Beachbody Challenge winner awards, which, these things that you don't really know about until you really know the agenda of what goes on during Summit. And so to see, everybody was in tears, listening to the 2 award winners win this challenge. They had actually, lost 150 pounds over the past year of these products and from their coaches, and they had their coaches up on stage and everything. So it's pretty an amazing thing to see in person that you will never experience just sitting behind your screen at home.
Absolutely. Jordan, your aha moment that you had.
Oh my gosh. So the whole experience was super, I guess like emotional for me, a good emotional. So I spent my first year of coaching anniversary with my coach at Summit, with some amazing friends that I finally got to meet in person. And when I went into these seminars and listening to these speakers, I don't even know how to relate to them. And then they started speaking, and every single person that spoke, there was some part of them that I related to. And to hear that they came from being this normal person like me, walking in every single day to these conferences, and knowing that that could be me one day up there on stage, I just had like this crazy feeling, like I don't even know how to explain it. On the ride home, talking with my husband about it, I was just so blown away. And it was definitely a feeling of knowing that you were meant to be right where you were. And I am just so happy that I went and experienced this, because it is definitely a once in a lifetime experience.
Yes, I couldn't have said that better. That totally, and I watched her go through all of these and leave these sessions and be able to draw those connections with all of the speakers. And I feel like all of the speakers were just spectacular this year. Like everybody that got up there was like speaking directly to where you are, to where your business is, to all of your self-doubt. Like Maria was talking, they talked like right to all of our hearts this year. Mallory, your aha moment that you had?
My thing keeps telling me my internet's unstable, so hopefully it's okay. But basically, listening to other people's success stories and all the things they had overcome, they had gone through so much more than me, and they were still rocking their business. And it was like, why am I making all of these excuses? Like, I could be doing just as much. I could be waking up early. I could be making time for, my vital behaviors, and I hadn't been. I had been, oh, you need to be doing this. You have no excuse.
Yes, I think we probably all felt a little bit of that this year. I think it definitely is a kick in the butt, like, hello, what have you been doing? So yes, totally agree. Maria, your aha moment from this year?
Oh my gosh. I have pages and pages of notes, you guys, like from Summit, like so much stuff. I think for me, the continual theme that I think the overarching thing for me was just like our why and our vision. And for me, those are two things that I really have not solidified for myself, even though I know it's there. And I don't know if anybody can relate to this. Like, sometimes I'm almost just scared to look, because I know, like, I'm actually getting emotional talking about it, because it means that I have to get uncomfortable. And like, I know there's a reason why I'm doing this, and I have a really, really deep why, but like, I'm almost scared to fine tune it and like write that vision out. Like, I don't know if you guys remember Moira up on stage. She was like, you know what? One day I just wrote out what my business looked like if I had no monetary holdbacks and no time holdbacks. What does my business look like? And she just wrote it out, and she reads that every single morning with her personal development. And like, that just struck a chord with me. I'm like, I need to allow myself to experience that vision and not tell myself like, oh, I'm too scared because I can't do it. That self-limiting thing, so my personal development right now is really focused on that.
Yes, I could not agree more. I experienced the same thing with being like fearful to say my like why and my goals this year. And I left there and wrote everything down, and I have it on my to-do list to keep growing that. So I am right there with you. I totally felt that too. Okay, so I know we talked about aha moments, but outside of the seminars, or maybe in the seminars, but the workouts and everything, what was your absolute favorite thing? If you can pick one, your absolute favorite part about going to Summit. Jenna, you want to start us off again?
Okay, so I'm going to share two if that's okay.
Yeah.
So of course there are many, but I'm going to share two. I couldn't pick. So of course, I am a huge Shaun T lover. So, going there, like I was that fangirl wanting to meet him, wanting to see him. And I knew I wouldn't get to picture with him over the weekend, but going to Super Saturday, and we probably, us girls, had 2 hours of sleep. We woke up super early, and of course I'm from the West Coast, so I was actually waking up at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. my time. But I was so excited to, get down to the streets of New Orleans. We literally worked out on front of the Superdome on the streets of New Orleans. It was, 4 a.m. in the morning when we left our the place where we were staying at, and we got there, and there were thousands and thousands of coaches, you guys. I mean, think being on the streets with 25 to 30,000 coaches, and that feeling of, again, just excitement and love and passion, and, everybody was there to be there to do this workout together and see these super I was excited to see all these super trainers on stage and working out with them. So, we probably burned, 800 to 1,000 calories. I was checking my watch the whole time, and it was pretty amazing to just have that feeling. I think I remember one point, Shanti, yelling at everybody in the crowds, "Put down your phones. You're here for you," and just finally like seeing him in person. And, I've done so many of his workouts, and, he can scream at me all he wants in front of that screen, and I'm, pushing hard, but like being there in person, it's an amazing feeling. And, it just truly shows that, these trainers love us, care about us. I think throughout the whole Super Saturday, there were so many people running up to them saying, "Oh, you've changed my life," so it's pretty amazing. So Super Saturday was pretty amazing. The second one was, just being and meeting everybody. We see all of each other on team calls. We stalk or look at each other's Facebooks. We, see each other so much over screens. It's pretty amazing to actually be able to give each other a hug. And my success partner is Tori. So, as soon as we saw each other, we went running for it, and we just gave each other the biggest hug because we've grown so close over the past year. So it's pretty amazing, and how much we all care and truly are a true good team together. So.
Yes. I was telling the girls that I was with that you will never push as hard as you do at a workout when Shanti is up there in front of you, because he always comes out into the crowd, and damn if I'm going to be that person that he has to like go correct their forward, tell them to keep pushing. Like you push so hard, and there is just something about that feeling of having so many people around you. The energy is crazy. It is just, there is nothing like that super workout where you are exhausted. It's the last morning. It makes no sense that the way they do the schedule that you are that tired for that hour and a half workout, but it's the best feeling.
Yeah.
Mallory, actually Jordan, sorry, I'm OCD and I'm going to keep going in order. Jordan, what was your favorite thing about Summit? Jordan, I think you're breaking up.
I am.
Oh wait, that was more clear. Go again.
Okay, so
There we go.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I was saying, I was sitting here trying to explain to my coaches the feeling of just being around everyone for these workouts, and that was probably one of my favorite things, even though they were hard as crap, and you're all of these people stepping on you, and but just that feeling of being surrounded by a community that all same purpose and the same goals to change lives. And I was doing these workouts and had chills, and I was like close to crying just from like the happiness. And then meeting people that I call friends over social media, but actually giving them a hug and spending quality time with them and really getting to know them as an individual in person, face to face. So I don't think there was quite an experience like this one.
Yes, totally agree. I think seeing everybody is all, and like being able to like hug people in real life is always like, it's surreal at first. Like, wait, do I like know you enough to hug you? And then it's like, wait, I know you better than half the people I see every day. So yes. Mallory, your favorite moment.
So, the workshops are amazing. Summit, like you go to the opening ceremony, it's great. But honestly, we spent, 99% of our time with our fellow coaches. Like you said, like when I got off the airplane and I got there, I immediately hugged you, like hugged my coach. And it was like, wait, we haven't seen each other in person in like 10 years. And it was like the honest, like amazing reaction to just like spend all of our time together, like to finally see that person. And I think the best was like when we were at home, just like hanging out, like bouncing ideas off each other, like just kind of like you can message your coach or you can message like your success partner, but it's so much easier to like have that face to face, like just working together.
Yes, that's always one of my favorite parts, and it's crazy because you're so exhausted, and really when you're in your condo or apartment or hotel room, you should be sleeping in that spare time, but you just have so much fun, like being able to bounce those ideas and talk, and just time like gets lost, I think, when you're sitting there chatting with these people, because it's like, and there's not very many times I at least feel like I have so many people around me that understand. Like I can't have these conversations in person with people all the time. So to have such a group that all understands exactly what I'm talking about and it's not a foreign language, it's an amazing experience. Maria, will you tell us your favorite moment?
My favorite? Oh my gosh, the whole thing. How about that? No, I'm with Jenna. The Shanti workout, I have to say, like that blew my mind. It really did. And I was able to be in the moment in that. And there was one time he said, just let's moment of silence, and you just wanted everyone to just moment of silence to really experience that we were in the moment. And like, I closed my eyes and I'm like, I'm here right now. Like, it was just an amazing feeling, honestly. Like, I can't even really put it into words. That and just releasing the possibilities and just being reminded of why I'm doing this. I mean, that in and of itself is worth me going.
Absolutely. That silent moment where, coaches were still talking because people can't follow directions. But
You're right.
It was great though. He's amazing. Okay, so I have kind of a two-part last question, and then we will wrap things up. But my question is, will you guys be there next year in Indy with us? And why, if you could tell your coaches or tell all the coaches on here why you think they should be there too. So Jenna, do you want to go for us?
I've already bought my ticket, so yes, I'm going. Yay. So go buy your tickets, everybody. So it's amazing. I got so much more out of it than, I know it can cost a lot, it's a plane ticket away, it's being away from your family. It's, but do it for yourself, do it for your business. If you truly, it's just amazing being able to see everything in person, meeting everybody in person. The experience is one in a lifetime. So please just don't miss out on it. Do it for you, do it for yourself. And, yeah.
Yay! Yes. Jordan, you gonna be there in Indy next year?
Absolutely.
Why? So what have you been telling your coaches, or what would you tell everybody as to why they should be there next year?
Gosh. So for one, the learning experience, getting to meet everyone, getting to put yourself out there, really getting to see and feel what it's all about, like getting to know and know that these people are passionate about what they do, but really his passion was like beaming up to where I was sitting in the sand. So I loved every bit of it, and I told my coaches, I was like, I will find any way to get you guys there. It's so important. The feeling, the people, the community, everything. I'm so glad I went. I wish I went last year. And I probably will not be skipping one from here on out.
Totally agree. Once you go, you're hooked. Like I think it's hard to not go ever again after you've been there. Mallory, are you going to be in Indy next year? And I know your situation's a little unique, so I really want to hear your answer to this. And what would you tell everybody why they should be there?
I am absolutely buying my ticket like this week. Like I'm waiting for payday, and I'm moving and all that. But I think as long as I can, like, I'm going to do everything I can to like try and make sure I'm there. But even though you can get the announcements, like we're posting them in our team pages, we're posting, the pictures, there's nothing like actually experiencing it. Like, it's just indescribable. Like, I can't actually like explain what Summit is. Like, you have to just go, you have to just be there, because it just gets so hype. It just gets so exciting, and like describing like all the emotions that you go through. Like there's one moment where you're just hyped up and excited, and the next moment you're like bawling your eyes out over like a story that you've heard. And like I'm getting goosebumps like thinking about it, but you have to be there. You can't just watch live like through Summit.
Yes, and just to clarify, she's not just like moving. Her husband's being stationed. They're moving to Japan. So it's not like she's like moving to a different state and might not just come. They're moving to Japan. So she does have to move things around and just check with the move date and make sure that it's doable. But so I did just want to clarify that she wasn't making an excuse. Japan's a little far away to get to.
It is, and plane tickets from Japan to here are extreme. So
I don't even want to imagine what those look like. Yeah. Maria, are you going to be there with us next year? And what would you tell everybody as to why they should be there?
Yes, I'm definitely going to be there. I already bought my ticket. Like, it is definitely no matter what for me. I'm making my list of no matter what. That is one of them. I'm going to be there. I would just say, yeah, I mean, you have to do it for yourself. I actually wrote down, give the gift of Summit to yourself. And that's what it is. It's a gift to yourself. And it is just like, I think Jenna was saying, it's for you. Do it for you. I went for me. I did not go to Summit for anyone else. I went for me. And that way I can be better for everyone else. I feel like it's just going to filter into my business, and you gotta go.
I don't think I've ever heard it worded that way, but it is truly like, that is so amazing to say, give the gift to yourself. I hear a lot of times, especially in our new coach training, where coaches think they need to be at a certain place in their business before going.
Yeah.
Going to this event will make your business. Just the messages you will get from the drive down there, flying down there, from pictures from your workouts, from being present there. It doesn't matter whether you are a brand new coach that's been a coach a month, or whether you have been a coach for 4+ years. You will have takeaways, and it will impact your business just being there. So I just wanted to add that in, that little caveat. So I'm going to open it up to questions. If anybody has any questions about the announcements that were made, or anybody has any questions about the actual experience, the dates, anything like that, time for questions. You can unmute yourself and ask away.
I wanted to add something really quickly that I was really excited about, the new website. Anyone else with me? Because I can't wait for that. I just have to throw that out there.
Yes. So what Maria is talking about, and I totally meant to touch on this, we have a brand new website being launched in October as well. And this isn't just like our back office. It's going to be where people go to shop. Like, things are not going to be confusing anymore. They literally went like screen by screen to us and showed us how like people will choose things and how it will recommend programs. And the challenge pack is always their first option. That's what people are going to see, so that they know, because you know how many people go there and want to pick the cheapest option. Challenge pack is going to be their absolute first option, because it's going to show them the best for their buck. And it just looks phenomenal. Our Coach Mobile is going to be updated, so it's even more user-friendly. I'm not going to lie, I never had a problem with our website. I was just used to it after seeing this new website that is coming out. It's like major FOMO in the future. Like, it's going to be phenomenal. And it is being launched in Canada and the UK. They get it before us. I think just a little bit before us, because I think they get gypped on a lot of other stuff, so they're giving them that little perk. But I'm really excited for that, and I'm excited for that's the reason why things have been just kind of slowly happening, because it's a huge process. And to hear them talk about how long this has been in the making, it was really awesome to see how much work has been going into this. So I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's gorgeous. Oh, go ahead.
I have a question about the sunshine. It says it's certified organic. So does that mean it's actually organic? Because it doesn't have the symbol of when things are organic. So
if they say it's certified organic, I would take that and run for it, because they've never been able to do that for like Shakeology because of the cost of saying that. Mm-hmm. So the fact that they are saying that it's certified organic, sort of like non-GMO, all of that, it is.
Okay.
It is all the goodness.
I thought I saw that graphic on their presentation. Is it not on the packet, Tasha?
Mm-mm. No. You know, like the green seal?
Yeah.
It's not on there. No.
I wonder if it's on the bag. I would think if it was on it would be on the packets, but I don't know. But just the fact that, because they've never even used those words to advertise for Shakeology because they couldn't legally, I have no doubt in my mind that it is like official.
Okay. I just didn't know if I start putting that out there, if there's someone out there that's like true only eats organic stuff and it's different. The seal's different than, what you see in the grocery store where it's,
I have a packet here. It does say certified organic. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah. I see. Yeah. So it's that one. So instead of, when you buy stuff that's organic, it has that green seal. So maybe there's a difference between the two.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it says certified organic on it, but I know what you mean. It's not the same symbol that we're used to seeing.
Yeah.
Yes, I know for so long the fight of people saying, because Shakeology is organic and Shakeology is all these things, but they've never been able to say it because of that certification costing so much. So the fact that it says certified is a huge thing.
Yeah, like this is the one that we see all the time.
Yeah.
Like, so I fear that when I, try to market those moms out there that only feed their children organic food, that they're like, oh, it's certified organic, but I don't know if there's really a difference.
I'm sure you could Google if there's a difference between certified and USDA organic. Someone had to certify it. Maybe it's not the USDA that certified it. Maybe it's another entity that certified it. But so.
Yeah. Okay.
Any other questions? You guys are all looking at me like, anybody ready to go buy their ticket right now because they heard this tonight? No? Okay. All right. They are on sale for, I don't know how much longer.
It's until the 23rd.
Okay, I was going to say it's normally only a week or so after Summit that they stay on sale for the $145 before they'll go up in price. So even if you are not 1,000% sure, which I hope you are, if you get a transferable ticket, you can always have someone buy it from you later on. But I would go ahead and claim that spot. There's something about, just like when we tell our customers that making that purchase to invest in themselves with a challenge pack, this is the same thing. Making that investment in yourself to say that I am going to this next year is going to motivate you. And I think once I bought it as soon as it went live. There's no question in my brain whether I'll be there. Literally in the Uber on the way back, I was like, oh, all right, there we go. So, all right, well, thank you guys all for being on. If you do have any questions, please let us know. These announcements that they made are seriously, this was the most announcements I've ever seen at a summit, and I am just extremely ecstatic for the rest of the year and to see all of this stuff unfold and what's in store for us. Don't forget the Surge tomorrow night. I think it's going to be great. Chris Downing's going to be on there. Sagi's going to be on there talking about his new program. It will be full of good info. If you missed Summit, it will go into more details. Check out the FAQ. I hate saying back. Check out the FAQ in the back office. On the top right, it has Summit recap, and you can look at all of these things in more details. The Sunshine has its own website where you can look up all the information for it. And there's a lot of reviews already online from people taste testing it. So thank you guys for hopping on. Thank you for spending your Tuesday night with us. And like I said, if you have any questions, just let us know. All right. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.